Jupyter notebooks are a really amazing application, and it allows a teacher to be able to define a worksheet and then for it to have integrated code, such as with Python. The great advantage with this is that we don't have the complexity of an integrated development environment, and each student can actually run their own code and keep it stored as a notebook. The great thing is that it's possible then for that notebook to be reviewed by a teacher and to give some feedback for it. So I've just set up Jupyterhub here, so we can have multiple students registered and active at the same time. So what we have is an admin account. So this is my admin account here. So if we look at the control panel here, then we'll see the users. So in this case, there's user net01, net02, and net03. And I'll show you them logging in here. We can see that it's possible to see the actual servers that are running. So what we'll do is we'll just stop the server just now for one of the users, and then we'll be able to go and get logged in. So this is a student account here that we would have, so net01, and the examples I've got here are cryptography examples. Okay, so this is the student logging in here. So they can go to their control panel and then they can start up their server. So when we come back here, hopefully, we'll be able to see that the student has started the server. If we want, we could stop the server, but let's just go ahead. Okay, so each student has now their own server which is running the Jupyter notebooks. So in this case, a very simple fundamentals page on cryptography. So we'll just modify some code and then we'll just run that code and see what we get. Okay, so we can see here that it's fairly simple for us to be able to update our values, and then a student can come along and actually just update the workbook here. Okay, so here's another example here. We can actually run that, and we can see we get an update here. Okay, so the great thing with this is that it's fairly easy for us to be able to integrate our Python code, as I said, without the complexity of having to use an operating system or an integrated environment, development environment in here. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a good overview of using Jupyterhub. So if we log out, hopefully, when we log back in, then we should be able to see the updates that we've made to the Jupyter notebook. Okay, and you can see that the updates we made have been saved there. Okay, and then if the tutor wants, they can actually go and have a look at this notebook and actually see how long they've actually been using the environment. Okay, thanks.